Hi, my beautiful people. I hope all of you are doing well. I'm also doing well. Have you ever walked into a room and suddenly felt invisible or feeling small in a crowd, in class, in family, or just online? So, what feeling small actually means? It means comparing yourself to others, comparing someone else chapter 10 to your chapter 5. It means not being heard whenever you try to speak up. You felt like you were not being heard or you were just being ignored. Feeling less talented, less confident, less important than others. Overthinking small mistakes. This is what feeling small actually means. And let's just talk about where does it come from. First of all, it comes from childhood criticism. Yeah, that's a very huge role in all of your development. Your childhood plays a big role. So whenever you must have had this traumatic or criticism experience in your childhood, so that's create in your mind, and because of that now you feel small. Social media comparison, this is a big reason, like or the biggest reason I think this is because you compare yourself to those celebrities, to those big influencer, and now you're feeling like, oh my god, I'm so less. I'm not doing anything in my life. They are all, like visiting the world, having all the fun in the world, and I'm just here stuck in my books and just doing whatever your university work or if you're a employee, I'm doing that stuff, and I don't have a life as good as they have, and it's all building up in your mind and creating mess. Yeah. Also, it can come from academic pressure. When you have this academic pressure, you also start unconsciously comparing yourself to the top students. Even if you don't do it consciously, you do it unconsciously. So that's where it also comes from. Being around dominant personalities, and by that I don't mean an alpha male. What I mean is being around someone you think is cool and they're charming, they have this easygoing personality. It could be your friend, it could be your classmate, it could be your roommate, anyone you think is so cool, and they have this intimidating effect on you, and now you think, oh my god, they are so cool, I am nothing like them, and now you're feeling small all of a sudden. It could be your teacher, it could be any of your parent, it could be anyone. That's also where it comes from. And the fear of rejection, people tend to create the fear of rejection because when they feel small, being rejected is all right, but when it gets converted into the fear, it's get bad, it gets messed up. The silent effect, it your feeling small tendency converts into the silent effect. Staying quiet when you have opinions, you want to speak, you do have an opinion, you aren't interested in that topic because you got ignored in the past of your life, so now you think nobody's gonna listen to me, I'm worthless, I don't need to speak, so you just start to stay silent, shrinking your personality. And because of that silent treatment, you start to shrink your personality because now you think you're not fitting anywhere, you're just so low, you're worthless, you're blah 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 other stuff you think you are. Settling for less than you deserve, and because all of these things are going on, you started to settle for less because obviously setting your standard high feel impossible because you have not gotten any attention, any like validation from others, so now you would just be like, oh my god, I don't deserve that. Even if you do, your subconscious mind is believing that you don't deserve that because you just have these traumatic experiences in the past and you have not healed them. So now you're setting your standards so low. And apologizing too much. Yeah, you apologize again and again and again, over and over and over, even if it's just a small mistake. Why do you think you do that? It's because of what happened to you in the past. It's because of those times when you were not being heard. It's because of the childhood traumatic experience, or it's because of your adulthood suffering. And here's the truth nobody tells you: feeling small does not mean that you are small. All right, keep that in your mind, that feeling small does not mean that you are small. it just means that you are feeling it, and feelings are not permanent. You can change them, you can reprogram them, you can change your mind, you can make your subconscious mind believe that you are not small. How you can do that is by taking an action, starting to speak up, starting to prove your unconscious mind wrong, that whenever your mind tells you are, let's just say, you are not confident, just go talk to one person, anyone, just say hi. Even if you're trembling, even if you are being scared, just say hi. What's gonna happen next? They're gonna say hey, or you're starting to have a conversation with them. That's it. No one's coming, like, to save you. You have to take that step in order to get out of this hellhole in your mind. You have to prove your mind wrong in order to get where you want to be, that confident, charming personality you have desired for. Your voice feels shaky because it's unused, not because it's weak. Confidence is practice, not gifted. Now, listen to me carefully. Your voice is more of like something you have suppressed over the period of time because of not getting validation and attention. And now, whenever you try to speak, it started to get tremble. It started to, like, have this like, you are uncertain because you have not gotten used to it. So in order to get used to it, you have to take a step, because it's not happening overnight. And you know what, confidence is built, it's not gifted. The confident people you see, they do not have a gift, they build this confidence. Either they have from their secure childhood or secure adulthood, so they build this. You can also build this. Confidence is a skill, keep that in mind, and skills can be built. Here comes your mindset shift. All right, first of all, stop measuring yourself with someone else's ruler. I'll repeat it again. Stop measuring yourself with someone else's ruler. You are wise enough to understand what I'm trying to say. You know it. You don't have to put yourself in someone else's shoes. Understood? You don't need to be loud to be powerful. Keep that in your mind. Confidence, authority, powerful, dominance, these traits come from being calm and holding the clear meaning in your voice, what you want to say. Being calm and being clear is, oh my god, the next level of confidence. When you know what you're saying and you have control over your words, you have control over your mind, you know what you're saying and you are holding that thing. Small steps create big presence. You don't have to go all over in one day. Just take small steps, baby steps, one step at a time. Try talking to a stranger. Just try. Don't wait for opportunities to knock at your door. Just try. And the world didn't make you small, you just forgot how big you are. So first of all, I want to say you're not small at all, you're big, and these feelings will eventually evaporate if you try taking these steps. And comment one thing that makes you powerful or just you. I hope you like this video. If you, so don't forget to give a big thumbs up. Also kick to that subscribe button. I'll be seeing you in the next video. Until then, take care of yourself, take the action, go all for it, because nobody's coming to save you. I'm here to remind you that you are valid, you matter, and be home for yourself. That's it for today's video. Bye bye.